And communicate effectively. That's the other thing too, is one of the things I know that we realized, and we've been able to keep a partnership together for 10, 11, this is year 12. Yeah, year 12 is a partnership that in operating into, we're starting our 10th year of operation, 11th year of operation this year, is we've got to be able to communicate effectively with each other, even when those conversations are hard. And we've had a lot of hard conversations here. But going back to that original comment we started the podcast with, is what Mike said with respect to understanding that end goal of everyone working towards it together, whether we have differences of opinion, is how you when you communicate, it's how you stay committed to that end goal, even if there's disagreement or discord. And it's one of the reasons why I think we've been successful and been able to keep the partnership together, is to say, I need a break, I'm burned out, or I'm going on a vacation because I am tired of the cold and the winter and the snow. I love snow. He hates it.
I'm with Mike.
And he's going to the Caribbean again in February. Those are the things, if that's what people need, then we need to make sure that we help them get that, so that they can stay long-term committed to what our end goal is here.
Yeah. I think that there's a lot of growth with when it's more than just a solo business owner, when you've got partners or however it works, investors. But when you know that your idea is going to work and someone comes along and says, let's try this, and even if you don't want to do it and their way works, and you have to step back and say, I guess maybe I don't know it all. And it just kind of changes the way that you think about how business can be done. I feel like that.
I agree. And one of the things I think that's really liberating is I've gotten older. When I was younger, I was a know-it-all, and felt like I needed to know everything and, be something to everyone to a degree. And as I've matured and gotten older, one of the things I found really liberating is exactly what you just said, is knowing my shortcomings, knowing what I don't know, and being willing to admit that, and then leaning on people that have more qualified solutions in mind, or advice that is meaningful and helpful to fill in where your gaps are and where your shortcomings are. Because I think these are hard-earned lessons, but the more that we think we have the solutions or we can fix everything, the more that I think you put unsustainable pressure on yourself as an operator that is not going to help you in the long run. It's actually going to hinder you.
Yep.
Yeah, and one word we use around here is noise, and that's been another challenge we have to listen. So we have tons of people, this is what you should do, why don't you do this? Yeah. And separating out, like you said, the idea that's not our idea that's going to help us improve, weed out all the noise. It's just people telling us, this is what you should be, you should do this other place did this, why aren't you doing this? So weeding through the noise and the value input is a challenge that we are...
For example,